Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy Sweet here, and today I got 5 tips to become the best Phantom Assassin in the world. Nope, I'm not kidding. We're following Yatoro here, and so let's get into it.
Alright, before we get into the main part of the video, I do want to let you guys know that I'm not only posting videos here on YouTube, I also frequently post videos on the website. If you don't know what I'm talking about, almost every single day I'm posting a new video to the Game League website. We're going to teach you guys in depth about how to get to the next level. So if you want to become absolutely broken, click the link down below and sign up.
Alright, the first tip I got for you guys is stop starting with damn Blightstone. Some games it's good, right? Let's say you're laning against a Centaur Warrunner or an Axe, and your support is Undying or Enchantress or Furion. Some hero that's really gonna beat the crap out of them, and the enemy lane is weak. Maybe it's like an Earthshaker Axe, as I was saying. Then it's good to buy Blight. But look, in this game, he's against a Tidehunter and a Skywrath. I really do think that Blight is good against Tide because the hero has bad starting armor and so does Sky, but you can't really pressure these heroes and they're gonna spam you out. Your hero has a bad HP mana pool, so it is a good idea to start with a stick and go back for the Blightstone, which is what he's gonna do. The next brief but important tip is to not rush Corrosion no matter what. Once again, this is not a kill lane, okay? Phantom Assassin does not bully Tidehunter in the early levels, and so you should not go Corrosion if your lane doesn't have kill potential. Once again, we've seen games throughout this tournament, if you've been following the tournament, where, well, for instance, there was a Phantom Assassin against Axe. Axe has very bad armor, and he was with an Enchantress, a hero that does incredible physical damage. And so he rushed Corrosion, and that allowed them to bully the Axe. But in this lane, that is once again not an option. This is a bad laning matchup. In fact, he ends up going down. 33 gets a double kill. Things aren't looking great. Don't buy Corrosion in these situations. You're just delaying your Battle Fury. The third tip is to let your safe lane tower fall. Okay, this might seem weird. In fact, I can make a whole video about whether or not you should defend or not defend your safe lane tower as the carry. It's a pretty hard discussion and I don't know all the answers. But what I do know is that Phantom Assassin has 900 health and is very easy to gank at this point of the game, even though she is blurred. So why let the tower fall? You should let the tower fall because it will let you get creeps under your tier 2, and let me show you what I mean. But before I show you that, I would like to say if you're given the opportunity to farm lane creeps because the enemy is showing mid or they're showing bot or they're killing your team wherever, you can take the lane creeps and that is the best form of gold on PA. So we will see Yatoro come back to the lane here and farm the lane creeps only because a fight happened in the nearby area and the enemy heroes are dead. Then after that, he's back into the jungle with 2 points W, 3 points Q, and he's gonna eventually let the tower fall. And that's exactly what happens here, right? He comes over, clears the wave because a fight happens mid, and then from there he's like, okay, whatever. He tries to deny the tower, and he's like, I want the wave to push into me. I want the wave to come to me. And so what is he gonna do? He's gonna go back towards the hot tub, he's gonna farm these bear creeps, then he's gonna farm the hot tub creeps, and he's like, oh, the wave is pushing into me. Great, I get to finally farm lane creeps again. And this is what you should do. Yes, he's daggering because he doesn't feel that safe. The enemy team wasn't truly showing. He even uses blur to scout out the area. But let this happen. Make this scenario happen. Stop dying to defend your tower. Okay, don't do it. Don't force fights, don't die to defend it, don't farm lane creeps if it's dangerous. Let the tower die and let the waves come to you. The fourth tip, but very basic tip, is timings, okay? When you get Fury, dodge the enemy. Don't force shit. Like, yes, there are some games where you could TP in and get a triple kill, and of course you should do that. But most games, that's not an option and not what you should do. You should be using blur to farm lane creeps, and then when blur is on cooldown, you should be farming neutrals. The only other time you should hit lane creeps when you don't have blur is if the enemy has shown somewhere and you're 100% safe. Other than that, use the portals to get around the map and farm ancients. If the enemy is contesting your ancients, just don't farm ancients. Just dodge him. Wherever you go, you will farm really quickly because Blink Strike Battle Fury is an insane farming combo, right? It is what this hero does well. He also is able to take the bottom tower because it was already low and the enemy team showed top, and he's able to continue to once again push out the bot wave, sometimes with blur, sometimes with not, depending if the enemy is showing, and eventually farming ancients. The only time he shows up for a kill is an incredible read they made on the bot side of the map, where Collapse was able to read the Faceless Void pushing out the creep wave, and with the help of the Axe, they take down the Void. But that's super situational, and you shouldn't try that most of the time. And even when he gets BKB, I just want you to watch the map with me quickly. Even when he has BKB, he's not looking to force fights. Why? Because the main timing on this hero is Deso, and the Giga timing is Deso plus Aegis. And let's see that come into play, because once again, he's gonna keep dodging, right? Kills the camp, kills the mid wave. Off to the right, kills these creeps, into the triangle, farms up the mid wave. After the mid wave, right? Off to bottom. He's got his Deso. What do you think he's going to do with the Deso? He's got a Roche. He's going to take the Roche. And so, yeah, he takes the Roche. Now he's got an Aegis. And now, only now, and this is the final and 5th tip of the video. When you have Aegis, this is when you click blur and you run into the enemy. Don't try to 1v9 the game. Make sure your teammates are in the area. But click blur and make shit happen, okay? Even though 2 teammates are dead, a good call from the collapsed axe gets the Faceless Void, and they take him down, and from there, it's the PA show. A blink onto the Skywrath takes him out, a little bit of help from the Golem eventually allows him to take out the PA, and yeah, I don't know why Thompson thought he was stronger than Phantom Assassin, but he did in that case, and it allows him to get another kill. Alright, so the only other thing I want to show, which is in the same vein of the last clip, is this bottom play. Right, when you're on your timing, you want to lead and you want to scout with blur because the break vision is 400, like no one can see you. And so the only reason he dies here is honestly because he gets unlucky. Mira's Dark Willow blinks up the hill to scout it, and it forces the Tide to blink out, and Tide blinks directly on the Phantom Assassin, which is worst case scenario because now he has to early BKB and his BKB gets wasted in the chrono. So like, that is the only way things really go bad there. So I guess, you know, blame your supports if the fight goes poorly. Like, you know, Mira, GG, go next, you know, let them end type thing. As the carry player, you have to do that, right? By the way, you have to tell your team to let them end at some point or another, otherwise you're just fake. But okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!
And that's all, but remember, before you leave, come on, before you tune out, subscribe to the Game Leap website where we are going to help you get to the next rank. If you're stuck, click the link down below, and I'm out. Peace!